Hey folks, Quill18 here, and welcome to another episode of Let's Play Factorio. In this episode, I want to start off by building a station to pick up some batteries here to drop it off at what I did complete, actually. Over here is our battery drop-off. There's not a lot of room, so I'm going to have to do something that doesn't rely on a T-junction over here to get it done. My goal is to get a station. Let me move this. And figure out just a little bit of exactly how much space we need. Because, honestly, there's not going to be that many batteries. I mean, I might still just do something like this just to say, and it, maybe it's something we want to expand later or something like that. But, yeah. Anyway. I need to put the rail down first. I forget, because the rail is every other tile. So you got to put it down first to make sure that everything else lines up to it. So we'll put it down here and get it to go down that way. Okay, that's going to be fine. So I'll get the rest sorted out. Now, so I'm going to want to do this directly. We're going to want the station pointing upwards. So we want to be able to, let's work out the exit first. If we're here and we want to exit going north. Oops, I need to start a little further away. So let me start from here. I guess that's as good as we can get. Okay. So that is our exit going north. The alternate is if we want to exit going south, then we can do that. Okay, and then in terms of entrances, if we're traveling south, this probably needs to be a little longer now. Just research whatever. There we go. I'm sure that's more than fine, right? Yeah, because it's only going to be a one-car train. If we're traveling south and we want to enter, then we're going to want something like this. There we go. And if we're traveling north and we want to enter, we want something like that. All right, so I'm going to have to tune up these signals a wee bit. Really? Not rail? Oh, it's probably waiting for that. That's okay. So we want a chain signal entering. And we'll want a chain signal entering this block as well. And then we will want a regular signal exiting this block. Exiting this block. And exiting this block. There we go. And if someone would be so kind as to actually build this rail, thank you very much. I'm going to remove this signal here. And this is also a rail signal. I'm going to replace them with chains to make sure that you can actually get through here. Okay. So chain signal to enter. Chain signal to enter. Whoop. And chain signal to enter from here. And then a signal to exit this block from here. And a signal to exit this block from here. Because there's only two ways to exit. Up or down. We've got that covered. And here, there's three ways to exit. You can exit going up, you can exit going down, or you can exit going west over here, which is good. Although, again, I'm going to go ahead and do that because it's probably, because it's in the larger network, it's some other bot from across the world that was dispatched to do it instead of my own personal little builder bots over here. It's not, yeah, I guess that's okay. Do I have a locomotives? Do I have the means to build the locomotives? I have none of those things are true. Awesome. Okay, well, that's swell and groovy. Let's get, we're only going to load from one side. This is not going to need to be a high throughput thing. And in fact, there's a good chance we're not even going to wait for a full load on these. It'll probably be more like a time thing. Can I grab this whole thing? No, I cannot. Well, tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to drop a bunch of batteries in there. There you go. That works for me. Oh my god. And over here and here. Oh yeah, we weren't doing the, there we go. I wasn't doing a full drop. I just dropped one thing. I would have needed to open the chest. That's right. I'm just going to go ahead and do this. which should work fine. Now, you notice no batteries are being produced. That's because we don't actually have any petroleum products being produced because some things got smashed and destroyed, and yeah. So we'll get you in here, and then we'll get a big pole. Bam, like that. Okay. So we'll need to pick up some material to actually build ourselves a train. I suspect we are out of... Oh, engines and steel plates. Okay. But that's all right. So now that's done. We do have to pick up a lot of resources. It'd be great if we could just grab a train as it swung by here. Because, yeah, I never felt the need to set up the manufacturing of the oil refineries and things. Because, I mean... Again, in theory, you only ever need to build, like with this layout, 12, and that's probably going to be okay. I don't know. We might need a major, massive oil refinery down the road. I'm just going to pause here for a second to let these guys catch up to me. I have some logistics robots in my inventory. That's strange, and slightly too many building bots on my person here. All right, good enough. So let's go and pick up the means to finish this again. We've got pipes on ourselves. Yes, we do. You are the copper and the iron should be 100% backed up, which is nice. What I'm going to go is, I'm actually not sure we're feeding stuff into the steel mills anymore. In fact, that's very likely to be the case. Because I was just going to say I'm going to run over there and pick up some steel from the steel mill, but we are supposed to send raw resources here. So let's redo that. We'll have to figure out an actual long-term strategy for this. But for now, what we're going to do is we're just going to get two of the things that are supposed to go probably to our iron smelting. Although we might decide to make a change. Maybe we'll just run 6 iron smelters or something like that. I think this is going to get backlogged, so it's going to be okay. And then from here, 2 things. One, you're going to do that into that. And you're going to split. Actually, you're going to split twice here. Like that. And we actually kept the same sides of things, so that's a nice little win. And I was going to say, I'm hoping it's still backlogged, because that means it'll be really easy to pick up a bunch from these chests. And that is indeed the case. So we didn't actually start to develop a problem or anything, which is good to know. So for the refineries, I need more bits, which I can pick some up here, because... Gonna be okay. We're going to go 1, 2 refineries. We're also going to build some chemical plants because we need some of those back as well. I can dump actually a little bit of the steel here. It's going to be okay. What 30? What the hell's being smashed? I was just there 2 seconds ago. Oh my god. What? I was just there. You bastard. This is what I get for playing with the volume too low. You dirty, filthy bastard punk. Alright, well, let's do what we can. How come there's only one side of this being used? Oh, yeah, okay. That's semi-legit. I mean, again, I could balance that, but that's not really the problem here. Oil refinery. Just drop this on our way. I suspect there's some pipes that are probably needing to be replaced as well. It's funny that we don't have a ghost image. I don't know if it's just been too long or what the situation is. Yeah, your crude's not coming in here. I know like everything else is being smashed, but I really want this to be fixed again. Okay, you're working. What's your deal? No water. Oh, yeah. So... I don't have any iron plates. But what about you? You should be working. Are your outputs full? Your petroleum gas output is full, which is... to go from here to there. We're missing an underground. Since you're not actually functioning in any sort of significant manner, if I do that and that, this doesn't get everything to work. All right, well, we'll revisit it after we deal with whatever the hell is wrecking my entire base down here. We got guns. I was just there. What on earth? I should just go and clear this base, too. I got enough guns. I've got guns and big electric poles. I could go and do that. I don't have a ton of guns. Oh, I think they may have wandered into a kill area, finally. We got logistics over here, so eventually you will go and get replaced with things. Yay, iron plates. Okay. Let's go and wreck some face here. Because these things even have... They still have plenty of bullets. The old school guns. I guess there's more than one base that could be causing us some problems. It's not good doing it this at night. I was going to say, because that's going to happen. Go bots. Okay, or don't go bots. I bet you I don't have construction bots on me. They're probably, like, effed off somewhere. Alright, I guess we're okay. Go. Advanced laser beams. We don't have any repair kits. Grab. Laser beams. Boom. Okay, good stuff. A little bit of revenge from my base. Pick up all this stuff. Thank you. Let's go back over here. We could probably clear out more of these bases. Yeah, I think I talked about, like, oh, next time we'll have to go on a giant base clearing spree. But there's always other things that need our attention here. I'll definitely be dropping a couple of lasers in this area to keep it babysat. One thing I don't know, I know we're making pipes. I don't think we're making any underground pipes automatically, which is clearly something I've got to remedy so that these things can get replaced over time. Let's get you back on the network. Yeah, this should all go. Yeah, the fact that my bots aren't going out to do this, and I've got 10 in the inventory, is a pretty good sign that there are construction bots dispatched to do all this stuff. So this should fix itself soon. Okay, we still don't have a train, but that's okay. So back to the task at hand. I guess I'm gonna have to ask for some iron plates to be delivered, which is gonna stress my already overstressed logistics system. Well, I can pick some up pretty easily. Maybe I'll put in the request as well, but I can go and grab some in a second. What are you doing? Are you picking up something for me? Oh, right, I had the steel. It's interesting. I guess it probably has something to do with how they're feeding in here and not using the sides in a balanced manner or some damn thing like that. I don't know. Can't figure it out. You're going to little active providers, which I guess is something. All right. Grab a bunch of these. Thank you. Go and make a bunch of undergrounds. You know what? There we go. That many. More. There. And then let me grab some more of this. And make some more actual pipes as well. Now, you are not producing engines because... Oh, yeah, you need to be fed steel manually. This little thing over here. Which... I'm going to put it in there just so that technically we've got a little something going on there for engines. That's not actually our true engine production, but it's fine enough for now. I still need steel if I want to be able to make locomotives and stuff. Or, yeah, steel. Grab some more of that. Let some of those engines maybe get made. There's got to be somewhere else that we're making a bunch of engines, isn't there? I thought there was. Bam. I know, we just dumped a bunch. I forgot I still had some in there I could have grabbed back. We're going to make a wagon as well. So let me get that started. I guess I'll come back here in a sec. Pick up some engines so I can make a locomotive. Because I'm short what? 9? Yeah, it's not a big deal, but keep a little stack of that stuff. Because inevitably I'll need to handcraft a million things. Cancel this. You can deliver engines to me when they're done. How about that? How about you do that? Still have some stone being processed over here. Picked up as blocks. Yeah. And that's something else we're going to have to bust at least a little bit to get our full production going. Long walk. Okay, let's get this frickin' thing started once more. And while we're here, we can actually set up a little bit of logistics with our... yeah, there we go. With our pumps. It's something I built ages ago and never got around to doing anything with. I don't understand, like, what got wrecked here ages ago and never got fixed up properly. Right, and then here we can get that crude flowing again, which is something. And wait, I'm confused. How badly did I screw this up at some point? I mean, clearly the answer is very. Pipe to around here. I don't think I ever finished this properly or something. I don't really know. Alright, the ones at the top are all burning. What about down here? Oh, I should make a bunch of repair packs. Feed some of them into the logistics system. Use the petroleum gas that's not going anywhere because you are not actually doing this. Okay. I must have gotten distracted by an attack or something at some point and never went back to something. You go there. Okay. Everything's burning. You are not burning. And you guys have stopped as well. Because, oh man, a bunch of your freaking outputs are unwired. Okay, petroleum. Yep, that's another one. Bam, bam. Okay, everything's burning again. Just keep an eye on it for a second, make sure nothing fills up. Well, let's come back to it in a second, see if anything has stalled out. So, what I want to do here is I want to put a pump on our crude oil input here for this cracker, which currently there's no heavy oil. And as such, because there's no heavy oil, so what I want to do is I only want this to run if there's oil in here. Now, can't reach, but I can't. It's sort of a total. Can you actually plug in? Yes, you can. Okay. So we just need, oh my god, what's being destroyed now? You ate a radar. See, now that's just rude. Yeah, this is where you're actually going. I don't think I have got anything in the network, but that's okay. All right. The radar will get replaced. That'll be okay. So I've never really done a lot of this. I could do what? Oh, is it a combinator or whatever that will, like, add shit? Arithmetic, performs arithmetic operations, decider, constant, outputs a constant circuit signal. Yeah, I don't know what the answer for this is that I'm trying to do. There he goes. Okay. Now that's interesting. It's got longer range from this. So I want to say only if this has got, I don't know, 10,000. If there's 10,000 units of oil. So if Certainly we can do just the... Oh, fluids. If heavy oil is greater than 10,000, enable, disable. So this should currently be off. I don't know if you can tell if it's on or not. If I go and set this to like less than, I mean, you can't really see it either way. Is there a direction to the pump? It just doesn't look like it. Well, I can rotate. Oh, no, there we go. It does have an arrow. There's heavy oil in here. Let's see. Oh, wait, hold on. Circuit condition, logistics network. What's the difference? I don't know what the difference is. But I guess the fact that it doesn't have fluids on here is pretty telling. Okay. Oh, I think the logistics connection is in all your chests everywhere to see if there's stuff in there. Where the hell are you? Oh, you fuckers. You're like intentionally dodging all the... There's only one that survived in here. That's what I get for not walling this stuff off, I guess. All right, well, you know what? He's not doing much. That's a problem. I'm going to go and install my second pump here. Which is here. Put it that way. Like that. Copy, paste. Obviously, it'll have to be switched from heavy to light. And we're going to say there. Like that, like that, like that. Apparently, you need power to run. Lots of power, lots of wires over here. So we're just going to say if the light oil, there you go, is greater than, is actually the way we want it to do. If the light oil in this is greater than 10,000, then you're allowed to run. Otherwise, don't, because we want to actually accrue some. So we're going to have to take a look and see what this does. Meanwhile, I've got to go and kill some goddamn insects. You ran out of power. Ooh, okay. Yeah, you're the one that's dropping stuff off to something. For the batteries, I think. Oh, see, this is a good sign of we need more signals, because there's no reason that you should have to stop there. There, something like that. Yeah, so hold on. That's the train, this one here, that drops off of the battery. We need to go and put in some sort of little... It's got to get some fuel in some way. And we don't have that. Actually, why wouldn't it have fuel? Why wouldn't it... If it must be picking up iron here. But it's probably not spending enough time. You. Iron plate. Yeah, we'll be able to see that right here. Because if it doesn't actually, yeah, it doesn't spend enough time there. So we're going to change our commands. We're going to say here, and time passed is, I don't know, 10 seconds. Make sure you spend at least 10 seconds there. Same thing as a copper plate. And time passed is 10 seconds. That should give you enough time to actually accumulate some stuff. So meanwhile, a bunch of shit's getting destroyed. Luckily, it is going to get automatically replaced. But it's making me pretty angry. All this battery stuff we're doing is... Do we have a locomotive? No, let's build a locomotive. All this battery stuff we're doing is so that we can automatically build guns and solve this stupid problem. What is this? Looks like something got smashed and never got replaced. I think there's probably a timeout, at which point it gets rid of like the ghost image. You, die. Punk. Let's get you back over there. Yeah, it looks to me like it's got mostly full coverage. There's a dead spot right in the middle over here. If we do that, yeah, and a dead spot over there, but how are you going to get there? There's going to be guns along the way. We should probably get up a little bit of defense by the actual train station here. Maybe just at the front. Mostly defend the locomotive itself. Man. Actually, what I'm going to do is I'm going to move this so that it actually is overlapping one of the other guns, because what I don't want them to do is just smash one gun and then decide to go aggro. Here, if they're fighting this gun, they're being shot by the other one. If they destroy this gun, they're still being shot at by that, so it should chain the aggro from one to the other and be much better. And you're loading up well, and I think we're set up... you know what? Do you get fuel? Where the hell? Right over here. Yes, you do. Yes, you do get fuel. Good. Okay. So, no, wait, that's the wrong stop. It's over here. But yes, you do get fuel. Excellent. I was concerned about that. We are grabbing from the corner, but it's probably fine. I suppose I could just nudge this over and do it there. But oh, it's got a box. So yeah, and it's full of coal. You're waiting. Oh, you're waiting until this is empty. You're not actually empty yet. Which I can't actually see what's in you. Oh, on the mouse over 145. That's a little bit funny, but I guess it's fine. Yeah, and it makes sense that the front one has, you know, consistently more stuff because it's being dumped there. And we're not draining things fast enough. What? What? Is this not truly the correct kind of balancer? That was weird. Mostly we're operating at a full backlog most of the time, so I guess that's okay. And yeah, you're just going to chill here. Okay. Let's get our battery train actually going. Can't build any guns, can I? Oh yeah, I can. Let's do that. You know what? It's fine. We'll just leave those for now. They'll get built eventually when we get this stuff working on our network. You are still not producing batteries. Why? Because you have a bunch of shit that's broken. That's why. I must not have everything in the logistics network. There we go. So you are now creating that. Right, and you have this that was extended too long from before, which is fine. Sulfur. Done. Battery production active. Okay, we're fine. So, let's get a train. You. Here. I probably don't have any fuel for you anymore. And I'm not sure if we get fuel on the other side either. Let me go and decompile some trees. I didn't actually expect these guys. I guess I set the decompilation a little too early. So my construction bots are out of range. There we go. Thank you. And we don't auto trash all wood anymore, which is good. You're going to go in there and in there. Okay, so you have fuel. So your route is now going to be... What, I have more trees? Go away. Your route is going to be battery... Battery pickup 1. Okay. Battery pickup 1 until full. Battery drop off on the bus until empty. Go. Filling up is going to take a long time. We could maybe put a timer on this just to make sure that we don't get like a huge stall. But that's okay. Mostly it'll be about... Oh, there's a missing gap there, too. Mostly it'll be about making sure that all the battery production available on the other side is underway. So I went and created this in between episodes, just, you know, making sure the drain is working. So we finally have some of this going on. Oh. Which is going to end here. Extend this over here. Boom. Boom. So now we have batteries going on the outside. So we can make laser guns. Pew pew. Do I still have a blueprint for like the... Yeah, there we go. And we have plenty of it in various places in our network. Okay. Let's extend it out some more, actually. And you... Oh, yes. And then we're still got the problem with the steel here. Now, we don't need insane amounts of steel. So here's what I think I'm going to do. I'm going to do this. And also, I realize that doing this does not allow full throughput, but I'm okay with it. If I use this blueprint here, that's actually okay. Although that is less okay. Man, yeah, this is really inconvenient. Suppose I could do some sort of corner or something before all the rail gets placed. Or all the belts get placed, I should say. I'm going to do this. Obviously, there'll have to be some repairs, but that's alright. I could just move the station. I don't know, that sounds like... Well, it all sounds like a lot of work. You've got the auto repairs, you've got tons of repair packs. Actually, I'm going to grab half the repair packs and say that you guys can trash them, which actually is just... I'm just trying to get them into the logistics network. Well, heck. How far can we go? We can actually go to there. Which is, I guess, what we're going to have to do. We're going to have to shift everything over. And operate on slightly reduced steel throughput, but that's okay. Again, we really don't need a lot. We could probably do with just 2 lines of steel or something like that. But yeah, we'll accept that we have got to drop down to 3. And then 1, 2. Cancel all this. You're going to go there, you're going to go this way, you're going to go this way, you're going to go that way. I could probably make a blueprint for the corner once this gets cleared, actually. Here to there. We'll make it work out. That, whoops, upwards, and here. Well, it's not the greatest thing ever, but it'll do. I guess we'll put a cut in here because this video's gone on long enough, and this part is super duper boring. But yeah, we'll go and get our goods around the corner, and what? Am I out of transport belts? I'm out of transport belts. I must be out of the range of the logistics. Yes, I am. Like, that's the only thing that could possibly explain what's going on here. I should really, You know what? Let's take this opportunity to officially add a gap of 3. Let me steal a few of these. Actually, just so I can ghost image. But then my bots will construct. My bots actually just stole that. Oh, here, I can use the blueprint. There we go. If I use this blueprint. So, because we have 6 of these, so we'll have another one that's 2 away. But then I'll use 4. Because that'll be more than enough room to put one of those bad boys in there. There we go. That's going to be our new pattern. Maybe I'll make a blueprint of the whole width. Maybe with like regular power lines and regular logistic stuff in there or something like that. Yeah, that's actually not a terrible idea. I wonder where my construction bots are. Whoops. I have to fix that after. A lot easier to like place while walking or something. Yeah, we can get rid of some of these trees. Actually, since I don't need the wood, I should really just be grenading the crap out of everything. Again, we'll set up a requester chest later that takes it in and just makes more wooden chests, which is sort of the fine way to use this. And maybe make some small electric poles just because some of my blueprints might use them where they're sufficient. I mean, I know I'm clearing more width than I need to over here, but it feels good. Some tree vengeance. For all the times before I found out about grenades and I was like having to manually clear all this shit before I got bots. And it turns out, wow, grenades make this a lot easier. So just for the sake of some semblance of consistency, I'm going to go back to 4 lanes after this. Which means I think we'll just a 4-lane balancer over here to get that to work, right? Probably. Sure. Something like that. Because I do expect everything to just get 100% backed up afterwards. So I'll have to wait for some actual delivery before that happens. Or go and pick up some goods myself. We'll see how it goes. How's our network? Yep, pretty stressed. 100% use or not usability. What am I looking for? Utilization. That's the word I'm looking for. On our bot network. Which is, again, means we have to produce more bots. But we are working on that. We got our batteries here. And that actually means we could very easily over here make our laser gun pew-pew area. And then we just have to figure out what we want to do in terms of getting lubricants over here to make our engine production all in one area, which is going to improve things quite a bit. Thanks for watching, folks. I will see you guys next time.